So, ladies and gentlemen, it would appear that conflicted, the conflicts of interests of many federal judges has entered into the specter of litigation involving Deutsche Bank, J.P. Morgan Chase, Credit Suisse, Select Portfolio Services, Vanguard, BlackRock. I think it's called American State Street or State Street, and a whole bunch of mortgage companies and Gerald Cugno, Premier, Pioneer, and Paramount Mortgage Funding out of Tampa Bay, Florida. Judge Robert Leon Jordan and the Eastern District Court for the state of Tennessee, federal court in Eastern District, Tennessee, the senior federal judge, Robert Leon Jordan, has massive investments in Vanguard, AIG, pension funds associated with BlackRock and the J.P. Morgan Chase, Deutsche Bank, the defendants in the case. He's conflicted massively, and he didn't reveal any of it during any of the litigation. His investment portfolios on his judicial financial disclosure forms are conclusive. He's got large investments in Vanguard, and Vanguard is heavily invested in Deutsche, J.P. Morgan Chase, AIG, some of the pension funds he's vested in, and et cetera, so on and so forth. So Robert Leon Jordan, we're going to have a new trial. And the default judgments of Premier Mortgage Funding and Gerald Cugno, the two default judgments, they really need to be entered. There's no undoing the fact that Gerald Cugno and Premier Mortgage Funding defaulted. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I'll leave it right there. And yes, this is what I do early in the morning when I'm first getting up. My work in this area is infamous. Bank lootings and land swindles. Oh, the land investment frauds of American history are just staggering. You talk about a great big con. Let's talk about some huge cons with old Professor William Black and Richard Morgan, and let's see, Cat Wolford and Catherine Austin Fitts and Peter Bruton, and the list of journalists: the Wall Street Journal, the New York Times, the Orlando Sentinel, Chicago Tribune, the Boston Globe. It goes on and on and on. This massive financial scandal involving these banks, land swindles, real estate schemes, subprime predatory foreclosures, subprime predatory mortgages, and huge, vast, unbelievable amounts of money and laundering being engaged in at the same time they were making the mortgages. They're making the mortgages and laundering money all at the same time. Imagine that.